Games to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Bound mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. Weak soap game, how to have a game so. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the mind state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDERDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac knees, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac knees.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through and wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tail, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man, he'll get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the... As I make my way The fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Put your life together.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler back at ya. FNT back in the building. We about to get real funky around here. Gotta have that funk. Yeah, One Nation. What up? Yeah, that was pretty funny. They changed on Sleeper. They changed Travis Kelce's profile picture to Taylor Swift. Got him. What up, Charter? He said, thoughts. I give Amon-Ra and Najee. I get Ridley and Josh Jacobs or Cook. No. It's going in the wrong direction. You don't want to be giving up Amon-Ra. The whole goal is to get top heavier and not give away the top heavy pieces. And hey, Bogey in here. There we go.
Hey, what's happening?
We just kicked it off.
Okay, yeah, my computer was like geeking, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna jump on the phone.
Corbin said, ball packed and ready. Let's go. Yeah, I just did a dab, right? But right during the countdown. Let's see. And Mike in the house. What up? Randall said he thinks that Rodgers is going to win over Taylor Swift. Hey, I mean, he is. Who's got the better stash? I mean, she loves her mustache rides. You know, I mean, can Rodgers get a better mustache than Kelce get a better mustache?
So wait a second. She fucking Rodgers too?
No, but Randall said that he's going to win her over.
I don't know. I mean, Aaron Rodgers has bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't qualify, bro.
Rodgers has a different level of money than like a lot of people. Like you're getting the 50 mil, you're in the 50 mil a year club, you know, like that's just off of his salary. That's not even off of any of his endorsements, side hustles.
Like the last one he had.
What up, Derrick?
She was pretty hot. I remember he was with Olivia Munn. She's fucking hot.
Uh-oh. Someone said, stop tagging me on Facebook. Damn, man, get a life outside of Facebook. It's got to be Crispy because I didn't tag anybody. It's got to be Crispy. Got to be. Let's see.
I'm sure it is.
Let's see. Let's double check. Oh, and it's got to be because it's in the redraft group, not in the dynasty group. I only tag the redraft group once a week on Sundays. I can only do it once a week. Of course, it's Crispy. See, got him. And all right, T Money, good question. So, what's up, Huss? What's your expectation for Jameson Williams next week? You hear this news that just happened?
What happened?
So, Jameson Williams is able to return now in week 5. The NFLPA has restructured their punishments for gambling, and everything now is on a case-by-case basis. The first offense, first violation, 2 game suspension without pay. The second violation, 6-game suspension without pay. And then the third violation, suspension without pay for at least 1 year. So,
hey, Calvin Ridley's like, fuck that, bro. I want give me 5 of that 11 million.
Calvin
Ridley.
What?
He said, you know what? Tell you what. Bring me and Trevor Lawrence. Somehow send us to Atlanta. I mean, put us there. We're all playing the same game on Sunday. Switch teams.
Calvin Ridley got the most screwed out of everybody. And, there's always a scapegoat, though, when new stuff is happening. And he just happened to be the scapegoat. Jameson Williams, I mean, he got lucky. He only missed, 3
Maybe not so much scapegoat, more so martyr.
Yeah.
You get made the example, Calvin Ridley, he was betting against his own team. That's pretty fucking awesome. He went out there and made sure they didn't win.
I thought he bet on
that. Oh, no, he was hurt. He wasn't even playing. He was hurt.
He bet on the team and lost money on that bet, but still got in trouble for making the bet.
I thought he won money.
I don't think it was about him winning money because he was betting.
He ended up like losing like 1,100 that cost him like 11 million.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 grand or something that he lost, or something. 1,500, not 15. Yeah, 1,500. Yeah, and so he lost that 11 M's plus a year. Oh man. And what Peacock said 2 years if you're betting on your own team. Does it say that somewhere in there? Is that a joke?
They call that the Calvin Ridley rule.
Yeah. And T Money said still 1 year for betting on your own team. What is it, 1 year or 2 years? I'm looking at this whole doc right now, but
it's because they just refreshed this whole doc, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
It's all brand new.
Yeah, this all changed with the NFLPA today.
And that's pretty tight because I cut Josh Reynolds yesterday because fuck him.
Yeah, he sucks.
So he's eligible to start practicing. Get in there week 5. This is what you do here with Jameson Williams. If you've been holding on to him, if there's a way I could flip him right now before it shows up on the field as something unreliable, I'm doing it.
Okay, and here it is. So I was actually looking at only the betting on other than football in the workplace or while working. Man, these guys are idiots. They can't just not wait until they get home before they start betting. Like, you literally got to do it. Like, well, I mean, I guess during the season.
It's like, Calvin, what are you doing? Oh, I got to put this bet in. We're in the huddle, bruh. How you have your phone on? Hold on, bro.
One second.
I gotta live bet this shit, bro.
So here it is. If you're betting on NFL football, indefinite suspension, minimum of 1 year or a minimum of 2 years if the player bets on the NFL game involving his team. And then an actual or attempted game, if like fixing a game, permanent banishment from the NFL. So
Calvin Ridley can't be like, hey, remember last Christmas when I gave you that 100 large in cash, right?
No, look, even inside information and tipping, indefinite suspension, minimum of 1 year. So if you're tipping people off.
So if I was to know Calvin Ridley, the conversation had to be coded like, the odds of dropping the ball here.
Look at this. This just goes right into what you're asking. Third party or proxy betting. Indefinite suspension, minimum 1 year.
Those are called the bogey rules right there.
I already knew where you were trying.
Like, no. Here's the loophole that stops you, bogey.
They already knew where bogey was about to go.
What if I was doing sign language? Like, what if I did charades? Where it's like, I'm just dropping all kind of shit and there's money right there. And Calvin's like, okay, bet the under on my reception total. Because damn it, they gave him 5 receptions. They gave him 4.5. This motherfucker got 2.
Sucks.
All right,
let's jump back in it. We got some
There's something to Moxie and Proxy and all kind of shit going on here, bro.
We got some spicy trade rumors sparking up. Apparently, Patrick Surtain is wanted in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and we're gonna see what kind of deal might ensue here. I mean, new regime, right? Maybe they don't want to pay Patrick Surtain. He was a top 10 NFL pick in the draft a couple years ago.
They're looking around that team. They're like, what can we flip to improve all these things that we need to improve on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Offense needs to be improved vastly. Defense, I mean, man, it's already in shambles. I mean, as far as like, they're not living up to expectations. They just gave up 70 fucking points in one game.
You know why though, right? Because Vic Fangio was supposed to set to get paid with Sean Payton. Remember that?
Yeah.
They had to trade for Sean Payton. Sean Payton's like, look, Vic, when I get there, then I'm gonna bring you over there. And Vic's like, I need the bag, baby.
You're gonna be the first one to get. After I get mine, you're gonna be the first one to get yours.
Yeah, and then like because he got his in the fashion he did, it hurt Vic Fangio's bag that he was supposed to get. He's like, fuck that. The Dolphins. Remember, it was like Vic Fangio set to sign with the Broncos, and that's not the highest paid coordinator. He's like, he's reading that. I didn't say that. He said, you know who's giving me the more money? The Dolphins. Revenge. He spanked them up. Told y'all you should have hired me.
Yeah, handle biz over there. St. Louis fan discount. Would you trade Chase for Amon-Ra and Breece Hall? Nah, because it's pretty much Chase for AJ Brown. Like Brees doesn't mean anything.
Brees is such a throw-in.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. Top heavy piece for a top heavy piece and a piece of trash. No, not gonna do it. All right, let's see. And yeah, we were talking about packaging up like players. Like JT won't garner a first. Patrick Surtain will, at least one.
Yeah. I would pay a first if I'm the Dolphins.
Yeah, just specifically, a team specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I was saying that earlier. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, there's no other team that's like in the mix like that as it stands right now. And look, we have till week 8 as the deadline, right? And you know, it's really is low hanging fruit to say the Dolphins are going to be involved in trying to get JT because they were the team that was trying to get him.
Yeah.
And you know what it came down. I heard it also came down to the fact that he wasn't going to pass no physical too. So they were just like.
And I re-looked at the dates. Technically, it's like the Tuesday of week 9, I believe. That is that's the 100% official deadline.
East Coast. Yeah.
On Halloween. It's that Tuesday before week 9, right after week 8. So that's technically week 9 is technically the deadline. At least that Tuesday, anyways. And Niner, if you own Reynolds or St. Brown, are you swooping Jameson Williams?
Yeah, I would swoop Jameson Williams.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you are or aren't. You should just be swooping him to see what happens if you got a spot at the end of your bench. I don't think he's available in a lot of places that have IR spots. Like I went and did a little sweep through all of our leagues, and he's taken in every single redraft. Dynasty, of course, he's taken, but even the redrafts, I mean, he was drafted and he was thrown in the IR spot.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let me go check if he's in one of my leagues.
But those are our leagues, which have, I mean, most of the leagues that I'm commissioning, even the redraft, have 4 IR spots. Because I think it's bullshit. Niner MMA, my league suspended players can't be on IR. Oh man, that's why Yahoo sucks, bro. Or ESPN. Yo, it was Yahoo. See, my first inclinations. Yahoo, apologies. Yeah. Oh, wait, you know what? I totally forgot. I got the vampire leagues on Yahoo. I say I don't like using my move right away. I like to wait until later in the week to see. Let's see. Oh, no. Jameson Williams already got swooped in that one. All right, let's do this dab. Hey, Dennis in the house. What up?
What up, Danny?
Yeah, forgot about hey, let's get Jameson Williams over here.
You want to know what I really think about Jameson Williams, though?
What?
He's worth picking up to flip. Like, playing him, it's probably going to be out of desperation. You got to see it first. And this might not even be a thing. We'll be comfortable putting our lineup to, like, week 9, 10, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Actually, 9, 10, like 7, 8. You know what I mean? Because, like, man, he better have been rehabbing that hamstring correctly, right? And then, obviously, you can follow the practice reports if he's getting in a full go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Still, you know. But it's also, too, he's still new in this system for real. Like, he's only played, like, a handful of games last year. He's basically going to string together a full season if he plays the rest of this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, one full season in his career so far. After if he plays
yeah. I mean, shit, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, he still got suspended, so no matter what, it won't count as a full season.
No, I'm talking about in his career. The rest of this, he's basically playing a full season total. Because last year, how many games did he play? 8?
Yeah, I guess he missed more than 4 games last year, right?
He missed
so no matter what, it should equal out to like 17 total games.
Yeah, basically like a full season. So we don't really know much about him. That's what I'm saying too. And like, you know, if he could do what Josh Reynolds was doing, but like only like, you know, on a more consistent basis, and he's like supposed to be one of the baddest motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, but Josh Reynolds him and Goff got like 6 years of playing time together. So I don't think there's any way that Josh Reynolds just like magically goes away.
Yeah, exactly. And then like then there's still Wiz Khalifa Raymond. I'm just saying like this is why I pick him up and try to flip him like to somebody that's a believer. You know what I mean?
Oh, Niner MMA said he can't be swooped because the Lions played. Oh, well, in our Vampires League, we don't have waivers. It's just all free agents.
Well, also too,
I was able to grab him in one spot.
Yeah, and does that league they all lock up at 10 a.m. or is it they lock up before
on Sunday? Yeah, it locks.
Yeah, right. Because then that's the loophole. Like so, even in Europe, the Europe game or the London game, like you'll be able to pick guys up if they're playing because they don't. Yeah, I like that loophole a lot actually.
All right, let's see what else we got. How about speaking of London? So Devin Lloyd, he didn't travel. It was his thumb. That's the issue that he had surgery on, and he's expected to be out at least until week 6. So at least 3 total weeks, I guess, and then we'll see if he even makes it back around week 6. Zay Jones is out. And Jamal Agnew is a game time decision, but they said they are optimistic that he will.
Oh my God, not Jamal Agnew.
Corduroy Pimpin still questionable for Sunday, no guarantee. Debo, man, missing today's practice. Like, is that just like guaranteeing that he's not going to play on Sunday?
Yep, I'm sure. I mean, if he goes, would that be unheard of? No, but it's just like playing an Aaron Jones, right? Or like playing an Ayuk this week, even. Like, I mean, you almost don't want
always smoking Brandon. Hell yeah,
hell yeah, about to light up right now.
But yeah, it's probably like Shanahan and Belichick and like, I mean, I don't even know if Belichick's disciples would fall under it, but it's like if you don't play on Friday, it's like
if you don't practice Friday, you're not in a game.
Even if you play, it's like you're not going to be like a part of anything like like huge. Let's see, Anthony Richardson trending towards playing. He got in a full go yesterday and today. Austin Eckler doubtful for the game. Derwin James doubtful for the game. Joey Bosa doubtful for the game. Eric Kendricks is going to play. That's the shiny piece over there. He's going to play. Keenan Allen was limited, but they did say that he's going to play.
I think it's more so because once you lose a guy like Mike Williams, you're like, all right, bubble wrap this motherfucker Keenan Allen right now as much as fucking possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let me see. Niner MMA. So my Niner content guys are saying that Niners should bench both Debo and Brandon Ayuk, huh?
Yeah, but let's not get cocky, Niner content creators, because it's still the Arizona Cardinals divisional matchup. We don't want to drop one of them like them weak-ass Cowboys did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But what do you think about like Brandon Ayuk's injury, though, just in general? Like, I mean, I don't think he's got a full go at practice this whole week, right?
He's a decoy. He's been playing a lot of decoy, but it's like, who you a decoy for then? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is going to be all Kittle? I mean, this is where Shanahan's scheme is going to come into play, where it's like, okay, if there's no Debo, say there's no Ayuk either. We will see Juwan Man Jennings and Ronnie Bell. Ronnie rock the bells. And that would be the, you know what I mean? That would be our 2 wide receiver set. But when we go 3 wides, we're going to see those guys with Brandon Ayuk. That's what we're going to see this week. Because Brandon Ayuk is going to play. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. And Brandon said, I'm already blowing myself. He said, keep doing y'all. I fucks with it. Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, buddy.
And One Nation said, fire up the Chargers rookie Thule. Hell yeah. Thule Lapoto? Let me see. How the fuck?
We just call him Thule.
Tupelotu.
Hold on, I'll be right back again.
Thule Tupelotu, the USO, their second round draft pick. And Corbin said it's safe to start Eric Kendricks. I think it is. He's missed 2 weeks now. And let's double check their injury report for him. Because I think he got in a full go yesterday. No, he just got in the full go today. But even getting the full go, yeah, I don't think we should think of him as will being any kind of limited. Ha, Yuck said, strong ass Cowboys, you mean? And Tina said the Cardinals are really good, guys. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, Derrick Eckler's doubtful. Might as well make the moves. Get him out of your lineups now. Get him out. And Yuck said Cardinals hate the Cowboys. They used to be in the division. Okay. And PB and waivers, you demand. Said, I appreciate you guys for being here so constantly. For real. Hell yeah. We're trying, man. We're trying. We got to make sure that we do get people supporting the show, though, because since we are, think of us as a small business. Like, we don't have some conglomerate that's helping us pay for the show or pay any of the bills or anything like that, even though, we're here doing this like full time. So make sure you guys support when you get a chance. And one of the ways you can support, Apple Pay, Zelle, and you got the email right there. And or go to 420superchat.com. That is one way. And another way, join in the crew at 420crew.org. Go join the crew. That is one way that you support the show. That is a way that you get into leagues with us. Even though no leagues are starting like right now, the next leagues are not going to be starting, next August. They're going to be starting in January of 2024, as soon as the NFL fantasy season, regular fantasy season comes to an end. We're starting the playoff leagues, but you got to be a member of the crew to join.
You already know.
That's where Dennis came in last year, got into the first leagues, and man, won 2 of those playoff leagues. Damn it. Dennis was happy about that. Fucking Peacock said I'm gonna need to take a nap before the breakdown tonight. Go ahead and get it in, man. Yeah, because we're starting at 9 o'clock your time now.
Yeah, I'm about to turn up tonight.
And Yuck said, y'all the goats. Appreciate you, homie. He said, I'm gonna need to smoke a whole tree. Yeah, man, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Nice. Yuck said, finally off for the weekend. Dabs. Let's get it.
Let's go. Get high, my friend.
All right, so the Raiders. Oh, man. Devontae Adams and now Max Crosby. So I wonder if they're like next to each other in the locker room. Devontae Adams hella pissed. And he's like throwing shit at Crosby. He's like, come on, man. You ain't going to say something? Fucking rich ass.
Like, I'm getting paid. You getting paid. Time to start yelling.
Both of them are not happy with the Raiders' struggles and have openly criticized Josh Daniels and the front office.
Yeah. It looks like an organization that don't know what they're doing.
We're not gonna take it. Yuck said Devontae wants out so bad. He might not want out. He might just want them to like call better plays, make better decisions with their personnel, not be pieces of shit. I mean, he's not asking too much, is he?
Let's talk to Samson.
Uh-oh. Shaka Zulu Galaxy Gaming. What up?
Okay, Shaka Zulu.
12-team PPR T-Law, AJ Brown, Metcalf, Kyren, B-Rob, Goddard, Hollywood. Bench is Zay Jones, Gus, Dubs, Jalen, Kyler. So what do I do? I'm 1 and 2.
You play Dubs?
Yeah, I mean, you should have came here before the game to ask us about that. Yeah, I mean, you're just playing the guys who you got in there right now. Like, I don't think that's a bad team. Might have just had some bad luck.
Yeah, you might just have bad. You might have had a bad schedule in your league. You know what I mean? You played a guy who scored more points than you. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that you have a bad team. Sometimes that's what's unfortunate about fantasy shit, bro.
Yeah, and you got to make sure that you don't come around the channel on after the Thursday games, because if Hollywood is in your flex, because that's what it looked like, just kind of based on the way that you.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had you playing Hollywood against the Niners, and he pulled up lame in practice yesterday with a possible injury. We don't like that. So we would have made sure you was right. You know what I mean? And it's all good. You found us now.
Yeah. All right. He said got offered Puka and Jalen Waddle for CD in another league too. I mean, okay. So how about the news on Cooper Kupp, and then maybe this will change your outlook or whatever. So right before we got on live, they opened the 21 day, like they designated him to return.
I was saying that yesterday, right? If when they do that, that's going to change everything.
Said he's going to practice next week. So I think that it's going to be like still 2 or 3 weeks. Like, I mean, he legit could be ramping up like for these whole 3 weeks. You know, like we got one game 2 days away. And then, so like it literally could be like 2 weeks. And because, yeah, not next week. He's not coming on next week.
So am I bringing back Waddle and Puka in that deal?
I'm assuming so.
I would do that. What does Puka fall to? A 9, 8 to 10 target guy?
I don't think so.
And
like
maybe
you look at Tutu. I mean, it's been a little sporadic with him. It's not like he's been 10 every game.
7.
He's been a little up and down. I mean, it probably averages out to 7. We can go check it.
Because you know what, too? This is going to help Puka get in the end zone when you have all this attention on Kupp now. Who's to say that Kupp doesn't come back and play glorified fucking decoy? I'm just saying there's a lot of ranges of outcomes, but at the same time, I think in every scenario I can think of is they're throwing the rock a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're so bad. The defense is so bad.
And One Nation, fire up H2O because Perryman is ruled out. Yeah, we've been talking about that all week.
Who said that right now in the chat?
One Nation.
Give him a ding.
PB and waivers. Eckler is still down. I mean, he's doubtful, so he's going to be down. He said,
move like you finna have no Eckler.
Would the Chargers be in the JT market? Nah.
Nope.
They're not gonna pay a running back.
Why would they do that when they already didn't want to pay Eckler?
Yeah.
Like they'll draft running backs can get drafted easily, or you could find veterans like look at Zeke. Zeke is how much is Zeke playing for New England? Nothing.
Yeah.
You know
and go look at the Chargers like history just since like 2000 on the way that they treat running backs.
Yeah.
Like they even let LT go while he was, I mean, he may have been like past his prime, like quote unquote, but they like literally let him go for nothing. And then he goes to the Jets where the Jets end up in the AFC Championship a couple years in a row.
Twice.
Yeah. Chargers just love to charger it up. That's what it is. And what up, Stay OP? He said, I'm starting to get tired of this Jahmyr Gibbs shit. Yeah, you can't start him, bro. You just can't start him.
You know, that's what you gotta ask. You gotta ask us, bro. There was no starting Jahmyr Gibbs. Even last week, I said this better be the Jahmyr Gibbs coming out party with no Monty. You know what Jahmyr Gibbs did? Nothing. And he played the same role. It wasn't even like he was all of a sudden he was like out there getting the early down work for real. Like it was like, nah. Bro.
Yeah. And Tina said, Huss, what was your rank? What was your RB rank? Huss, what rank RB was JT last season? At the end of the season?
It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, I don't know, maybe like 55. Like I don't know. Like, was he even in the he might not have even been top 100. Like now I think about it, like how many games did he even play last year?
He had a couple big games. So I don't think give me running back 69.
Let's see. Throw it in, Tino, if you know. I'm gonna go look. I don't think he's anywhere close to the top.
55.
All right, let's see. I'm just going 12 by 12. All right, let's see. 24, 36, 34.
That's not any good.
No.
You know what running back he is right now? Whatever, like fucking 100 something.
Yeah. Yeah, 34. RB 34 and 1.0 PPR. Uh-oh, taste the Skittles. What up?
What up, Marshawn? That's Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
It is.
Isaiah said the bench. Danny Pesos, Pacheco, Josh Palmer, Hunter Henry. Down. Should I be looking to make any moves with my team? Any RBs or more wide receivers?
Yep, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, always. I mean, you made the move by picking up Palmer.
Yep. And like Palmer
out for one game, you could trade him.
Yep. Stock market. And Pacheco out after this game, quote unquote, because this game against the Jets might not even be it's not so much of a bad matchup. I mean, like they have given up some yards on the ground here and there. Yeah. But I'm just saying, but the Chiefs don't have a good offensive line, so there's that. But saying after this Jets game, the Chiefs' schedule against the run gets super soft for like 4 games straight.
Yeah, this is crazy, Tino, but he said people banking on JT like he's CMC. He said he wasn't even good when healthy last season. Well, I mean, that's not 100% true because he did have a couple good games.
Yeah, but it was the games that he was supposed to eat against. Like he tore up the Raiders. You're supposed to eat against the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was one big game I can remember. You know what I mean?
Unless you're Josh Kelly. I bet Josh Kelly doesn't eat versus the Raiders this week.
Robert Spillane and the Divine Diablo.
My El Diablo. And Peacock Barkley limited in practice. Man.
Again.
Turning heads. He's about to get out there on Monday night. Let's see it. I want to hear that tomorrow that he's going to play or expected to play or something.
Yeah, because you know what, too? This could be just still a thing like they're working him back. You know what I mean?
Like Tino said, and it was RB 34. He said RB 34 ranked is not good for a starting running back.
No.
But I mean, there's always context. Like he was hurt. Like I don't know what he was on a per game basis. I didn't really care to like look at those kind of numbers. But I'm sure on a per game basis he was pretty solid still.
Yeah.
And Tina said you want the top 20 RBs. Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, you really want the top 10, right? Or the top 5. But you know what you mean. And
listen, man, I don't need a 10. Just give me like 3 5s. You know,
said Mostert plus Hollywood for ETN. Hell yeah.
Yep.
But who would do that? Having ETN? I mean, I know Mostert, but like, I don't know. Hollywood really ringing any bells to where like someone's like, ooh, I get Hollywood also thrown in here.
Came off a big game.
Yeah.
Biggest game of the year for him.
Yeah. Now he came up lame.
Well, you know.
And Brandon said, question, how the hell do you know what teams suck against tight ends? I thought I knew football. Well, I mean, I go by a lot of like what teams give up the most points and stuff, and
then watch the games.
Yeah.
On top of that, and then use the information that they gather for us. They do all the work for us. All we really have to do is watch it and then understand how to look at the advanced analytics and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's real easy.
And really, like the easiest thing is like you guys don't have to do shit. Just like sit back and watch and grab your popcorn and take some notes and. We talk about a lot of different things. Like that's the longer you stick around, the more isms that you're gonna get. That's
like for example, after 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? It was safe to say that Detroit's one of the worst against tight ends. You know what I'm saying? And then you could also be like, well, this is not just 3 weeks. This is like the last couple of years. It's not even just a trend. This is just something that they have to deal with, right? Then you lose CJ Gardner-Johnson. You're like, oh yeah, I really like Musgrave this week. And then it's not like we know he's going to get a concussion and then die on us for the week.
For what it's worth, tight ends did score a bunch of points versus Detroit yesterday. It was just Musgrave only got one of those points that they scored.
I mean, see, look at us. Kudos to us.
Their second and third string tight end both put up, like if you add those two together, that was a respectable tight end finish.
It would have been Musgrave. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, done.
Yeah, because it would have been all to him, right? And Yuck said, speaking of the Raiders, Jim Irsay, JT, LOL, JT to the Raiders for a 4th round.
Why would they do that?
Yeah,
They didn't want. They didn't want to pay Josh Jacobs,
yeah.
and he was only one of the baddest motherfuckers the last couple years in fantasy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
and Stale
running
Pete.
backs don't get paid, bro. No, I mean they don't want to pay running backs. I should say running backs don't get paid. That's stupid. That's a stupid statement.
Stale Pete said, prayers up for Crazy Bone. I know, dealing with that lung. Was it collapsed lung contusion? Let me see. What is it?
All his organs
lung
are like
surgery. Lung surgery.
Remember, I was telling you he had a long-standing because he's had like he had like some type of autoimmune deficiency, and then like it affected his lungs, like and like and he was and what's crazy is like he was always smoking too, bro. Like and it wasn't because of the smoking, and so then like he was just trying to figure out what's going on with him. And they found out all this shit. That was probably like 10 years ago at this point now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And PB and Waiver said, hint, Falcons always suck versus tight ends. Yeah, and especially this year. And Evan Ingram, he's going to ball out this week. But for them specifically, and I guess it's kind of the same as Detroit, you got real good exterior, cornerbacks, and you're covering the edges real good.
Yep.
But like
everything in the middle.
They're linebackers and safeties, they're kind of just whatever in the middle of the field. And so I give up a lot of booty over the middle. Same with the Falcons.
Yeah, and then also for the Falcons, when you look at them right now, it's kind of skewed because there was like a big old like that Laporta game last week is going to skew their numbers against them right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
look at Evan Ingram. He's in play. He has a big old game. I'll be like, yep, this is a matchup. You know what I mean?
Especially when it is like a decent matchup, but look at all the things, missing over there. There's no Zay Jones. They say Agnew, is questionable. I mean, shit, Troy Anderson going out. That hurts over the middle a little bit. A lot of things are lining up. And if Evan Ingram goes out there and eat, it just make the Falcons look even more of a tight end, like stream your tight ends against them.
Yeah. I mean, the Eagles, there's another one.
Yeah.
Eagles for the last 3 years, they give up booty to tight ends.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is because you look at who they have on the outsides. They have Darius Slay and James Bradbury. Like, you're gonna force things to the middle of the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah. PJ said, "What up, dudes?" He said, "Who you got, Burrow or Russ?"
Burrow.
Yeah, I'm leaning Burrow. He got in the two full goes of practice.
Playing against the Titans. The Titans are a funnel defense. They're like, I bet you right now, without even looking, they're top 5 against the run. But they're definitely bottom 3 against the pass right now because they're giving up an average of 300 yards through the air.
Yeah. This is going to be good news for you. No matter who you play, I feel like both of these guys end up in the top 5 this week. Matchups.
Yeah, because Russell Wilson's playing Chicago.
And while we're on that, 3 of the Bears DBs have been ruled out. Oh, I mean, at least the ones that aren't on IR already. We're just talking about the ones that are healthy enough to be questionable until today. Eddie Jackson ruled out. It's him and Brisker, the safeties over there. Jalen Johnson, cornerback, ruled out. And Josh Blackwell, another cornerback, ruled out. They're literally missing 4 of their starting cornerbacks now.
You know what? I like Russ a lot.
It's gonna be.
I don't like him that much though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good.
I ain't gonna lie, kind of hate him, but it's playing Chicago. I'm playing Russ over Dak.
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of people over Dak. Yuck said, "I don't know if I need another ism. Everyone always needs another ism."
What?
And
I can't get enough isms, bro.
Space Ghost said,
"That's good. Oh, leave more isms for me."
Space Ghost said that was St. Brown reliable. He missed a little every season. His concussion last year, got me the game. See how it goes.
Yeah, he's had ankles. He's had concussions. Fuck it, bro. It comes to the territory, bro. I'm still. Anytime I don't have St. Brown or a player like that, and they get hurt, I'm trying to send a trade offer to that motherfucker. Oh, you got a concussion? Let me get him right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get him. Because motherfuckers don't want to move those players.
Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What up, homie?
You got to wait till they get hurt. Wiggle them, buff them.
Hey, Bakes a lot in the house. What up? What up?
What's happening?
And we got Raw in the house. What up, Raw? And
What up, Raw?
he said, "What's good, fellas?" He said, "Would y'all trade Amari Cooper and Puka for AJ Brown, my other wide receivers, or Diggs, Dubs, London?"
I'm doing that.
Yeah, I want to bring back AJ Brown for that.
Yeah, like people are probably disappointed in AJ Brown. I'm trying to get him for the explosion. The explosion is coming. You want to know what I think is going on with AJ Brown specifically?
What up, stranger? Shout out to the Houday Nation.
They hired within, right? See, Stephen A. Smith, he actually pointed this out, and it was dope because I've been saying this shit, but he pointed it out on some show I saw him on. But he was like, their offensive coordinator, he was the play caller. He moved on. He's the head coach now for the Colts. And then they hire from within. You can't just automatically assume it's going to be the same thing. This first couple weeks is them kind of adjusting to this new, it could, you know what I mean? The new play caller, the new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did we not see that with the Jags?
Yeah.
Or I hope that's what we're seeing. I hope it's not just the Jags are bad all of a sudden. Like they had a new play caller, and then Doug Peterson's like, "Man, give me the clipboard, motherfucker. I'm calling this shit now." And I need that. I need you to be calling the plays. Doug, fuck is wrong with you? Like Calvin Ridley, why is he only getting that many targets? He should be getting double digits. You got to warm him up, bro. Pause.
Let's see. What else we got here? Dayon said 12-teamer. Can you rank the team? I don't know how to rank the team, but I'll tell you if I think it looks good or bad or where your weaknesses are. Mahomes, Etienne, James Conner, Jamar Chase, Devontae, DJ Moore, weakness, or Christian Kirk. I mean, maybe he's good this week. Probably go Christian Kirk at the flex, and then Freiermuth at the tight end. Really don't like Freiermuth there.
Yeah, that's probably what
there's like somewhere in the B minus realm. I don't like the flex. I don't like the tight end. Yeah, like I'd rather have James Conner in the flex than him at the RB2.
I'll give it a C minus.
There you go. Tino said, "You guys better pick me up off the waiver wire."
I told you, bro. Put the clams in.
And TS, Fields or Richardson? I feel like Fields might bounce back versus Denver. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody does when a team gives up 70 points. Like, probably like everybody thinks you want to kick them while they're down, right?
I mean, this is a nice spot for Fields. I mean, see, this is one of those ones where if you don't ball in this matchup, then I can't like suggest you ever again.
Yeah.
Like what you know what I mean? What makes me feel like this is where remember everybody was down on Danny Dumbass after the first 2 weeks. I said, listen, this Cardinals is the matchup. Mind you, this is only going in week 2. I'm not thinking the Cardinals are that badass like that, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, and it, he still comes back. He's QB1 that week. Like, you know what I mean? You got to – because I feel like he's going to get saved by the yards on the ground. I keep saying that about Fields. Are we going to see that ever? Is he running again? Like, I don't know. Everyone loved him because he's supposed to be running. He ain't running.
I'm gone with Anthony Richardson because you know what he's doing? He's running. He was running so much that he got concussed. So, yeah, just let them run.
Who they playing? Oh, they playing the Rams. Fuck it. Run all over them. You done, B? Yeah.
Hey, Space Ghost. He said a low temper for the boys. Let's get it.
Nice. Dab up, yabba dabba do, my friends.
Yeah, and don't forget where you can support the show. These dabs ain't cheap, but we're doing a lot of them with you guys here. 420superchat.com. Yeah, we'll get the super chat. We'll get the super chats back in November, but yeah, it's still gonna be like a month and a half. And Space Ghost said those papers look bleached though. He said you should go with rice or hemp. Which ones are you using right now?
I'm using whatever ones I have from listen, I promise you, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Listen, call me crazy, but I don't get. I remember when everyone was on the raw papers, and then we found out the raw papers had metal minerals in them.
Those bastards.
Mm-hmm.
And I still went up and said what up to the creator of Raw.
I mean,
got a video with him where he shouted me out.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I give a fuck about? The shit that's rolled in it.
That's for sure. That's for sure. That's why I like using the glass anyways versus any kind of paper. Remember in what was that movie? 40-Year-Old Version? Or no, Knocked Up. He's like, I'd use a bong. It filters out the addictive shit. Such an idiot. She's like, why don't you go fuck your bong?
The best though is when the cops come up. Oh shit, cops! He just chucks the bong.
Yeah, California.
Now
right?
he didn't give a fuck about the bong now.
Yeah, he's like California, right?
Just can you make it more obvious?
Yeah, and then like, I mean, they never care about the paraphernalia, not for weed.
But see, that's just a trigger for like search this man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's outside like naked though. I'm not gonna go search his house. That's just like white people paranoia.
Dude was holding the chick's boobs. He's like, nice to meet you. Just drop the hand. Oh.
It's like, hey, dick.
Like, no, that's your fault.
Oh man. Because they had to get outside because it was an earthquake, right? Is that what it was?
I mean, that's how they taught you in elementary school. You remember the elementary school earthquake drills?
Get under the desk.
Probably the stupidest thing to do.
Flash.
Listen, if the whole fucking building's coming down, bro, I know this fucking desk right here.
This tiny little wooden desk with metal leg.
Fucking desk that could. Don't write books about this desk. This desk is bound to save lives.
I mean, you know, if we've learned anything from Home Alone, he's a kid. Kids are stupid. You know, I mean, kids would just stand up, potentially let the whole roof just drop on their head.
See, here's the thing. That thing starts shaking. I'm going outside where there's nothing over my head, bro. At least that's in my mind, right? I remember the 89 earthquake. I was like, what, 4 or 5 years old? You don't forget something like that. Yeah, I was 5 years old.
If you tell everybody to go outside and then you got your fucking packed ass public school, everyone's going to get fucking jam packed and not even be able to get out.
And then, like at the beginning of every year, right? It was like $5, and you buy it. You have to give them $5, and they get you an emergency earthquake kit or whatever. And it's like a bottle of water. It has like a Nutri-Grain fucking, you know, talking about the little granola bar type shit. I like those actually. It's in a green packaging, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it has one of those. It has a beef jerky that probably has a shelf life of 5 years because this motherfucker's like rubber when you eat this shit, right? And then they put like whatever other little various things in there. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the year, if and when there is no earthquake, you get to eat that little pack. And that's just nasty, bro. I'm like, listen, this is all they put to give me. And then where are you stashing this too? Is it under a desk? Is that what it is? Oh, you have all these emergency because the desk is gonna withstand this ceiling collapsing.
And Carlos, he said, bro, I admire your perseverance to keep talking and continuing to hit that after the cough attack. Oh yeah. I learned from the best. Remember Chong in Next Movie? How he's like taking the hit, hits the roach. Regather himself. All right. Then hits it again. He's a savage. I was always like the funniest shit.
Bro, I was dying as a kid. Like, I mean, because too is like, you know, he's funneling through the little roach bowl. Then there's an actual roach in there. There's an roach. And he decides, you know what? Let's smoke this motherfucker.
What a fucking savage.
Yeah, I probably don't make that decision 9 times out of 10, but that's John.
I'd say 10 times out of 10, I wouldn't make that decision.
And then he's high as the fuck. Well, there might be a time that someone's like, bro, I'll give you $1 million. Like, okay, show me it. Okay.
I mean, it's got to be something like that. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Hey, listen. Hey, you show me 10 bands, I'm smoking a roach.
Yeah. Would you smoke a roach? Would you smoke? All right, let's get down to brass tacks here.
Okay, let me do it.
Like, would you smoke a roach for $100?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I was going to try to get 20 people to pitch in $5 so we could see this, but I guess that's not happening. Would you do it for $5? Hold on.
All of a sudden, I'm going to have to switch on to I don't even know where to find a roach. I'm like, now I turn to exterminator. I just got to reverse engineer.
You go down to
a roach. Where would I be?
They got to be breeding roaches in a pet shop somewhere to fucking. There's got to be something, right? That eats roaches that they be breeding them for.
I know.
Okay, but
I know exactly what 100 right there in the hood.
Would you do it for 500?
No.
Oh, okay, no 500. All right, we got to get to quadruple digits. Would you do it for 1,000?
You talking the money that I need the money that you can fan with. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You remember the episode of Workaholics where they were talking shit to each other and they were like, oh yeah, like come on, you'd suck a dick for $1 million.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that one.
And then it turns into
I remember this because you've told me this.
Okay, it turns into Adam saying that he would do it for 900, and they're like, "What?" He's like, "Gosh, I said 9,000, bro." Okay, and there's this whole thing that they just kept going back to the 900.
Okay, I remember why I know this because what I was telling you what happened. Remember me, and it was me, and Spencer, and I'm wasted, and I'm on the mushrooms. I'm drinking vodka, and it's Ron. Remember him, Ronald?
Yeah.
Ronald. For those that don't know, Ronald, he used to do our graphics for a small period of time, and he would come on the show all the time. He was always very outspoken, always talking a gang of shit. You know what I'm saying? Always talking shit, and he would jump on the show here and there. So he jumps on this show. It's like a 4-hour show. We're wasted, and then we go off the show, and we're still talking shit, right? And it's funny because only Spencer's there to vouch for this. And if Spencer, you're watching, you vouch for this.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I jumped off at that point, right? It's like I'm done with this shit or something.
No, you were with Hess.
Okay.
Like somewhere, I think you guys were in Vegas or something. I mean,
okay.
Anyway, or he was in Vegas with you, I should say. Like he had one of those first. He had just moved there, but anyways, the conversation was about like things you would do for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like because he was talking about like, oh well, we should get money for this. We do a lot and blah blah blah. I'm like, you mean I'm like we getting money? He's like, no, but like I'm talking about. I'm like, aren't you getting money? You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, what would you do for money? Like right now, like, what are you doing for money? And he's like, well, I'm pretty much freelancing. And I'm like, so you're doing nothing for money. So you like this then? You're getting paid to do graphics, something that you're good at. You should be happy what you're doing. And I'm saying, so what else are you doing to get money, right? You know what I mean? And then like he's going through the list of things. He's like, oh, he's like, I play band at the church. And he's like, if we get good donations that day, he's like, I make money from that. And I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, I'm basically a stay-at-home dad. I'm like, that's awesome. Right? And I just switched gears real fast. You ever suck dick? Right? And he's like, what? I'm like, it's a yes or a no, bro. What? Do you ever suck dick? No. And I'm like, okay, so how much would you suck a dick for? And he's why is this a question? I'm like, first of all, if I ask you if you ever suck a dick, it should be a flat out no if you've never sucked a dick. The fact that you start stuttering the motherfucker and the Spencer's dying, right? So I said, so how much would you suck a dick for? You know what I mean? I was like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, right? And he's like, well, like what are we talking here? I'm like, okay, like $10,000. He's like, and I'm like, so you have to think about it? Like $10,000? You know what I mean? And he's like, you know what? No, I wouldn't. I'm like, okay, $1 million. You're sucking a dick. You know what? 10,000, bro. You're sucking a dick.
But see, like that's a little bit.
I'm like, you are sucking a dick. Period.
If you have to think about it that hard when the money gets sucking that dick, you're doing it.
Hey, listen, man. Me and Spencer, we were laughing about that shit in Vegas. He was like, hey, remember when we were on with Ron? It's like, man, it was a 4-hour stream, but it was really all about that hour that nobody saw, bro. Because we were dying, roasting it, bro. And listen, He was like, $10,000 is a lot of money. Like he got to a point where he was like, come on. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you that broke? I'm like, you that broke? Is that bad for you? I'm like, you just get a job, bro. Because then he's like, well, it's not about me right now. He's like, you're trying to make. I'm like, well, you're talking about money. You're getting no money and you're doing nothing to get it. You know what I mean?
I think
go suck a dick.
What was their daughter's name? They had that total like hippie name. I think it was like Leaf or like Tree or like something like of that nature.
I don't know.
I think when she was old enough to go to school, then he's probably gonna go get a job. Should have. He's probably still crying somewhere. He might be watching us right now for all we know.
I don't know.
Talking shit behind the scenes.
It's funny too because I like when they destroyed the Brock's elbow, I could just hear Ron laughing.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's get back to this. And oh wait, what was this? Yuck said I got arrested 3 times for weed, once for distribution. Yeah, I got you beat in that, but that's not something.
Hustler is so competitive.
I love to brag about.
All his wins-loss records. Like, listen, bro, I got you beat on that one.
Yeah. When we're talking to the weed felonies, I probably have a lot of people beat. If I was in another place besides California, I probably would have done a shitload of damage.
When I was with the
jail
barber
time
earlier,
for no real amount of weed.
When I was with the barber earlier, he knows I make music. We was talking music and shit. You know, they're playing music in the shop and whatnot. And then like I was like, so who you fucking with now? Like he's from Pittsburgh, Cali. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm like, anybody popping out of Pittsburgh right now I should look at? He's like, I just don't really fuck with music. I think a lot of rappers are fake. Right? And it's funny because like I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? And like it's also with the I feel the way with everything. Content creators, like you know what I mean? There's just too many that like aren't like on face value. I could already tell like it's not authentic. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I also don't have time to like, because you know more than likely you peel back a couple layers and these motherfuckers are probably like, I might get along with them. But I'm not gonna give them. I don't give them too many chances because at face value, I'm like these motherfuckers are suckers.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I can never call myself Bogard scot-free if I didn't hog everything my whole fucking life and get away with it because it would just be blasphemous. You know what I mean? Your name is the Hustler. Fucking self-explanatory. You know what I mean? You can't be. Listen, bro, you can't be dubbed something, bro. You ain't it, bro. I'm just saying.
That was a fat dab.
And
everything Bogey said is 100% true.
No, listen, I'm doing a dialogue while you getting high. Don't trip.
And Crispy said Bentley, Delpit, or Blankenship. I've decided that Blankenship is a must start over anybody except Dax and Holland right now. I mean, DB wise, I know you got Bentley in there, but
and like,
Bentley's not a must.
And I do like Bentley because you got to believe that they're gonna run like hell on New England
for sure.
So I think I actually like Bentley with a little floor here because, I mean, like, yeah, could Sam the Wolf Howell throw a couple of turnovers and take like 8 sacks to the ass, even a safety blitz or something like that from Blankenship? We can see it all.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you know, divisional matches, they're going to play tough against each other regardless. You know what I mean? I'm taking Bentley here.
Let's see. I got Z Money. So I think I fucked up. Traded Derrick Henry for Joe Mixon and Christian Watson. I mean, I don't know if I would have done that, but I mean, Derrick Henry's been like so whatever that Joe Mixon and Christian Watson.
I think you win that trade.
Probably outscore him.
I think you win because you sold on Derrick Henry. If you keep Derrick Henry, you might not last to get to Derrick Henry's part of the season where it softens up.
Yeah.
And like the way when you look at what Tennessee's defense is doing, giving up 300 yards through the air every week so far. And this is a trend that's continued from last year, but last year was like 250-ish on a week-to-week basis. This is 300 on a week-to-week basis. They're playing from behind. They're abandoning the run. That's what's happening with the King Henry.
Yeah. Jake said, will it be a Hopkins week with Burks out? I don't think we're thinking like top 12. No. maybe like top 24.
Oh, so you don't so you mean Burks wasn't taken away from Hopkins?
Not really, right? Like,
No.
let's go look at like the actual targets.
I would think like I guess like you could make a case that Burks would benefit with Hopkins being on the field because like he would draw number one coverage. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bad offense.
I guess Burks was except for week 1. So week 2, it was a 5-4 targets, 7-6 in the last week. So I mean, Burks is getting targeted second most in for last week, anyways.
So maybe we'll get him up to 11 like week 1 for as far as DeAndre Hopkins.
Maybe.
Right, he got like 11.
Even that week, that was just game script because Westbrook Kind got 7 targets that week. So that just must have been game script of whatever the
playing
first
the Bengals. Playing the Bengals this week, so you know what I mean. It could be a negative game script again. They're gonna have to throw it. I mean, but you know, hey, the Bengals, their defense ain't fucking around.
Yeah. Let's see.
Start the Bengals and team defenses. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we put that one in there because I just thought of that one now, right?
Carlos said, "Who has the upside this week, Madison or A-Chain?" It ain't Madison. There's zero upside to Madison.
Yeah, there's barely a floor with Madison, and now like here comes Cam Akers, who is gonna finally get some action. Make his Vikings debut. That's going to take away from Madison, and don't let them get to a hot hand approach type of shit. And then Cam Akers gets hot. You know, that could happen.
M. Dave said, "Good brothers." He said, "I need help picking an RB and 2 flex. Brees, Connor, Charbonnet. Connor, and then you good with that for the RB?"
I mean, against the Niners, it's kind of rough.
I mean, shit, Brees and Charbonnet. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, that one's easy.
And okay, so then for the 2 flexes, Brees, Charbonnet, Nico, Puka, D-Hop, Gabe Davis, Roshan. I think that's pretty easy also because I'm just gonna go Puka and Gabe Davis.
Yep.
Not think too much about it.
Yep.
All right. Yes. And Carlos, yeah. Honestly, I'd suck a dick for 900. It's so funny. Like when he gets so like pissed at himself for saying it. And then like they keep bringing it up. Like it's this episode where this guy is trying to like commit suicide, but he can't do it. So now he's going to like contract them to like kill him.
Damn, that's dark.
But then he just starts egging on Adam. And he was like, "Come on, man. We all heard you. We all heard you say you suck a dick for my 900." And he grabs the gun. He's like, "You want to go, dude? You want to go?" So I said 9,000, bro.
He was ready to get the job done now.
That episode's so fucking funny. And just it's so off the wall with how stupid it is, though. Like, oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. And they throw a party. It's a swinger party where everyone's dressed up like celebrities. And yeah, the dude's goal is to sleep with Michelle Obama.
Wow.
Because there was a Michelle Obama in attendance.
Okay. What about I forget how they end up in the sewer. I think they're trying to evade something.
Yeah. They're trying to
being like, man, we're like the Ninja Turtles, bro. I know, right, bro? I'm so Raphael. You ain't Raphael.
Bro. I'm so Leonardo. Like, oh, no. You are not Leonardo.
Leonardo's the leader.
They've already thought about this, and they weren't having it. Oh, man.
Because, like, shit like that was all improv, I heard. You know what I mean? Like
a lot
that
of
one.
it, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it, you know?
And they got trapped down there because, like, they were trying to get out, but Jillian was parked on top of the whatever the fuck
the mantle.
Yeah. Jillian's such an idiot.
Oh, she done parked. She knew they was in there.
Yeah, because they called her and they told her to go over there, and she parked on the fucking manhole. Oh man, so ridiculous. Yeah, and that's because they
man, if we were the Ninja Turtles, bro, I'd be Casey Jones, bro. Casey Jones was hard, bro.
The cricket hockey master.
Yeah, come on, and he got the girl. Come on, she wasn't fucking none of them turtles, bro.
Nah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
And they were only teenagers. She was a little too
come
old.
on, I know. What she have some type of self-respect. You know what I mean? At least be a grown turtle. You You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Casey Jones was hard, bro.
Yep, we got the notification on Brandon Ayuk that he got a full go in practice. Good to go.
You'd be like, yeah, this is Shanahan, right? In practice, yeah, up high. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're not there yet. Okay. Right, great practice. All right. Oh, no. Oh, elbow depths. Okay. You know what I mean? Nah, we're not, coach. See, but today though, right? Today though, he gave him a little one of these. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? One of those. Shoulders good. Okay. Because you know you got them AC joints. You can't even fucking lift your arm, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can't be doing nothing to re-aggravate.
He's gonna be out there one-handing them. We're going for style points this week. You feel me? We're going for style points this week, baby.
All right, let's see. What else do we got? It's fucking Watson. So I mean, we talked about him not really throwing too much. So they believe that he has a shoulder contusion. So that's fancy, but that's fancy for shoulder bruise, right?
Yep. You know, they're gonna rub yams on it, right? Wild yams.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just like in the replacements. Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's an old school remedy. You know what I'm saying?
And Derrick
said, no. He's like, no. He's like, fuck all that. Get that off me. I'm going to the massage parlor.
We're going back to the roots here.
Listen, bro, you want to talk about some roots?
And Derrick said, so should we sit Ayuk? What's your initial thoughts?
Nah, full go. He's been in practice all week. That means he's in the game plan. I don't see decoy here. You know what I mean? That might be Debo if he pops up out of nowhere playing like, oh, he's a game time decision. Like they haven't ruled him out, and this is only gamesmanship. Like expect no Debo and a big target market share for Kittle and Ayuk. And yeah, there might be the annoying Joanna Man Jennings or Ronnie Bell, but
because if they don't play,
then there's CMC that can just take the fantasy party away from everybody. You know what I mean?
If they don't play Debo, because I mean, if they play him, I know he could be a decoy, but I don't think they'd play him if he's going to be a decoy with his problems being the ribs and the knee.
Yeah, I mean, but you can still line him out wide and just have him run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't everyone be like up on him trying to check him?
Put him in motion.
I mean, all you got to do is just keep hitting that rib, and that helps.
He's not playing, right? He's not playing. You know what I mean? Like it's the fact that it's my Niners. You know, we're all games and shit, bro. We're not gonna tell you if we don't have to. Yeah, you know what I mean, like it's the writing's on the wall. He's gonna miss this week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, no practice at all this week.
Yeah, Derrick Henry did not practice. They said for undisclosed reasons. I'm not even sure what that is. So I would have just assumed he's gonna. I'm assuming he's playing until they say he's not.
He went to go have an emergency meeting with his agent. He's like, okay, what do we got out there?
We got to get shit going.
It's week 8 is around the corner, blood. What are we doing there? You know what I mean? Listen, Tractor Seat, though. We're working diligently. Okay.
And let's see, Jordan Poyer not practicing.
What if Derrick Henry?
I mean, not playing.
What if Derrick Henry to the motherfucking Dolphins? Because I can see the Titans being like, give me like year 1 and like a 3, then the following year's 3, and like, you know what I mean? Just that's so New England-esque, right?
I'd love to see it. Let's see, Miles Sanders limited.
They wouldn't give no first for no aged Henry. They'd probably be like some 2s, some 3s, couple 4s.
Miles Sanders limited again. Question.
Couple conditional 5ths.
Mingo, he's recorded another limited practice. Oh, this was one of those ones, Jimmy G. So he's still in concussion protocol. They said he's doubtful for the game on Sunday. And all we know right now is Brian Hoyer is the number 2 on the depth chart. So I would just say, as of now, it would be Brian Hoyer who would be the guy. Let's see. DJ Chark back at practice after his rest day on Thursday. Let's see. Oh, Bryce Young, full go in practice. Should be good to go. I think that's his second full go in a row. It's weird. So Derrick Carr was out at practice, but he wasn't really practicing. So I think he's still on track to miss. Let's see. Panthers CJ Henderson says he's not 100% right now, but still plans to play in week 4. That's their top cornerback over there. Cousin of TJ Henderson. And let's see what else we got. I believe Kareem Hunt was a full go in practice today. It says limited right here, but I think he got in a full go because I swear his status changed from questionable to healthy. Nope, he got in a limited practice today. Jerome Ford was the full participant. There we go. Logan Thomas practicing again. It's his 3rd practice in a row. So he should be on track to play. Allen Robinson limited. Everyone should just kind of drop Allen Robinson. Steelers right guard James Daniels been ruled out. Man, when it rains, it pours. That offensive line sucks. Just taking hit after hit. Let's see. The Giants are, let me see, he's not practicing their left tackle. What the hell is his name? Andrew Thomas hamstring. Yeah, that might not be good for Saquon if they don't have their left tackle out there. No, Andrew Thomas.
Oh, yeah, my bad, man. You said left tackle, okay.
Frankie Louvu, he got in a limited practice. Let's see if he goes out there and plays.
When's that game? Is that in where's that game at? Is it in Minnesota? Well, either way, it's a morning game.
Yeah, and they're at home. They're at home.
Okay, because I gotta monitor him. I got a shitload of Frankie Louvu that I'm trying to keep hope alive. I'm gonna have to do a massive swap out that morning, and I'm gonna be shrooming and smacking off the Molly mushroom things.
Yeah. And let's see, Anthony Richardson. We already got that. Quentin Nelson got back to practice. DeForest Buckner missed practice again. Not looking good for him. Let's see. And DeAndre Hopkins was limited in practice, so still something we're gonna have to monitor.
He's gonna be like that all year.
Yeah, I mean, old Adam.
That's how he was with the Cardinals for the last 2 seasons. He's just
He's old. He's just old.
Yeah, it's the veteran treatment plus, like if you stand any chance, you know what's crazy about being in the AFC South? Everyone just is always gonna have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one's running away with it. And there's the two teams that are leading it are tied, and it's the Texans and the.
I just thought of a super random drop. Did we ever have a chance from the Zack Attack band? That'd be a good little drop. A good random drop. Take everybody back.
Oh, you talk about what's in them lip syncing?
Back into time.
It's it's Slater and Jesse lip syncing it.
No, I think it's Zach and
this is when they had the band.
Yeah, when they did the rockumentary or whatever that was.
Yeah.
So Zach and Kelly were like the main singers, and then but everyone else was still in it. I mean, Jesse was in there, and Lisa was, or no, maybe it was just Lisa.
Yeah, no. Remember Lisa played the keyboards, or no. What's his name played the keyboards?
Yeah, Screech.
Yeah.
R.I.P. And then yeah. And then Slater was on the drums, and Slater really did play the drums in real life. But yeah, that's what's funny is like all these kids are just so talented that they got to find other ways to like utilize their talents.
I mean, but see, in the 80s and shit like that, I mean, I'm pretty sure even before the 80s, but like when you were like a kid trying to get into Hollywood, you had to do everything, right? You had to sing and dance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sing, dance, act.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's why Jason Weaver just like hit the ground running so quick.
Yeah. Then they got that Lion King royalties that they was to the moon, bruh.
I mean, it took him playing Michael Jackson to even get get a look for that role. Playing the kid version of Michael Jackson in that VH1 movie. And Matt said, Jameson. He's back.
I mean, he gets to start practicing this week, and he's eligible to come back week 5, or he can come back by week 6. Oh, he can come back this week.
Because they already played. So, he said he's eligible next week.
Tight.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, what was his issue in the preseason? Hammy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we shall see.
I mean, he was coming off an ACL still. Like, he was not even a year removed, basically. Well, he was over a year at that point. When you got a hammy, there's no joke. You know what I mean? Like, that shit connect. The hamstring is connected to the ACL. I'm a doctor.
Just go ahead and demonstrate, Bogey, while I do this dab.
See the hamstring right here, right? This is where the hamstring is. You see what I'm saying? And see this is a knee right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It has the ACL, the MCL, all the CLs is in there, bruh. See what I'm saying? And like when you're a receiver, right? And you're an outside burner, need the hamstring, bro. And he's coming off that ACL. See what I'm saying? He's coming off that ACL. And you need the hamstring, bro, because they're connected, bro. Can't run. Don't have hamstrings or ACLs, bro.
Oh, man. Derrick's cracking up. He said, not again. He said all the CLs in there.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? You had the CL 500. You know what I mean? You had all the whips, bruh. The CLS, you feel me? The CLS just looked like the Batmobile back then. What was that, like 2005? So, remember that shit? Remember when everyone was going like gaga over the CLS 500 or the SL 500s? Remember that?
Uh-huh.
The little hard top come down. But then they had that same year they had the one it was the CLS. And it looked like a Batmobile. It had the skinny windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I'm a doctor. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do about the CLs, bro. And, listen, you don't learn that in the streets, bro.
And Derrick said, CLS ain't that a car?
That's what I said. It's like I used to call it the Batmobile, bro.
What up, Marco?
My mom's had one of those when she was doing real estate, hella heavy. But I mean, she still is doing real estate, but you know what I mean?
Triple X Lex said probably saving Gibbs for the playoffs. No reason to risk him this early. Exactly. And I think the plan is for them to have him for 5 years, as well. At least we know for 4 for sure. Monty, if he dies, he dies.
You have a running back that you're paying, you run him into the dirt, right? Then here's Gibbs. He might even be just learning the playbook hella slow. He might be a dumbass for all we know. He's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. All right. And I was just checking on my schedule tomorrow. Man, we might have to go if you're down to do 7 a.m. tomorrow.
I mean, it just depends how late the motherfucker tonight. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna unload the car. I'll be right back. 1 minute.
And Triple XX had just realized I was now behind. Catch up, bro. Catch up. All right. Yeah, and don't forget, everybody, Silver Screen Breakdowns is going to be tonight at 7 o'clock West Coast time. We're pushing it back a little bit. It is Noble wants to go see the Paw Patrol movie, and Nelson, he has some conflicting things where he can't get there at 5 o'clock. So gonna take Noble to go see Paw Patrol right now in between shows, and Yeah, Nelson said she'll be here at like 8 o'clock or so. We're watching Ready Player One, or at least we're reviewing, recapping Ready Player One. So go watch that movie. It's an awesome movie. And I know whoever's seen the audiobook is like, the audiobook is like so much better. It for sure is. The book is a lot better. But I saw the movie first before the book. So I like the movie. I wish it was longer than what it was. I wish it was like a 3-hour movie because it could have got so much more done. But yeah, this would have kept me entertained for 3 hours. Oh yeah, Bakes a Lot. I did. My bad. Did I not respond? I swore I did. My bad. Yeah, my bad, Bakes. I swore I did. Uh-oh, people going up on the trading block. Let's see. Javonte Williams. Uh-oh, Marco from the future. Who to start? Logan Wilson, Levante, Pete Warner, Ivan Pace. I'm going Logan Wilson. And, man, I think I'm going to go with Pete Warner on this one. I think I'm going Logan Wilson and Pete Warner. And yeah, it's a good movie. I'm getting down on some cyberpunk. I like it. Yeah. And I have listened to about 4 hours of the audiobook so far. And I mean, it's crazy because like, I mean, it's going into so much explanation and like detail, you know, with everything. Like I'm 4 hours in and they haven't even really got to any of the part that takes place in the movie yet.
Oh, in the book?
Yeah. It's long. It's really long.
Okay. You got a couple cookie out there? Okay, hold on.
But yeah, audiobook is I'm sure it's like really, really good, but man, it is really, really long as well. And I do like the movie being putting it all with the visuals and everything. And I watched a bunch of the behind the scenes like stuff as well. And yeah, I'll be able to share some of that info with you as well. Nice. Stale piece. I've been getting pretty heavy into cyberpunk lately. I like it.
Cool. I've been on the old school soul shit. And then I've been also on hella new wave, 80s new wave shit.
Nice. And that's what's cool about Ready Player One is like it's all the 80s references and so many, and it's like I don't know how old the guy is. Maybe he's like 10 years like older than us. And like the movie, you know, everything like the book and all that started in 2010, as I believe when he sold the book rights and all that.
How old is dude? I feel like he's probably like he can't be too much older than us.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's like 10 years older than us. I think.
I'm about to say he's probably like 8, 9, 10 years older.
Yeah, let's see. Ernest Klein.
Oh, my man Ernest.
Let's see. Let's see how old he is, if it even has. Let's see, let's have a Wikipedia. He's got a Wikipedia. Yep, see, 1972, 10 years.
You got like 12 years on me.
Yeah. So he's like a teenager in the 80s.
Yeah, hell yeah.
At least for the second half of the 80s.
And you know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, all the references for real, though. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because Steven Spielberg said that he could only have like 2 like of his Like they just like did it equally. You could only have like 2 of his like, you know, in movie influences in there.
Okay.
And yeah, because yeah, he's had a bunch, but that's what's crazy. I think I Googled it just because I wasn't even sure like how to count like all of these. Hey, nice. And I wasn't even sure like how many references there are in the movie, but apparently there's
Bro, it's countless, bro.
it's like I mean they put in this article 140. It's probably just the 140 that they found.
That's just
There's
crazy.
probably more than that. And Marco says Dotson, Sky, Hollins, or Cooks.
Brandon Cooks. Revenge game. Rollins, Sky, Hollins, or Cook. It's Collins or Cooks for me, but I'm leaning Cooks. I don't know. I think that game could shoot out. That's why. And then I think like the Steelers game is going to be like really ugly.
Yeah.
But that actually the uglier the better. That might even be better for Nico. It's going to be really ugly. You know?
Mm-hmm.
As in not any kid.
And he put Hollins. So I wonder, is that supposed to be Nico Collins?
I think that's or Mac Hollins. Oh yeah. I see. I'm playing Brandon Cooks here.
Man. I might have to be. So nervous about Dotson.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here's the thing. Dotson is a big play guy, right? He can get down the field. They could use him in other facets, but like he really can get behind defenders. But then, you know, there's that shitty offensive line, and everyone is whooping Sam Howell's ass.
Yeah.
Sacks to the ass. And you know what I'm saying? And if not sacks to the ass, it's a lot of pressure, waves of it. And you know what I mean? It's hard to get those deep plays down the field to develop. You know what I mean? You don't have time in pocket to, you know what I mean? Get the ball out, man. You're getting blasted.
And Bakes is getting in on the props with us this week. He said, when are you guys doing them? Saturday night, more than likely. We're going to be doing a bunch on Saturday night.
Another one of my shorts.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing psychedelics Sunday morning, watching the Toy Story edition of the game.
Yeah, so I'm fucking up so far. I already know we're going straight to the well. Back to the well. Keenan Allen, Diggs.
Noble just stole my phone, so I can't even look at props.
No, it's all good. I'm just saying. I'm just ballparking right now. Keenan Allen, Diggs.
Crispy said I need to drop Hoyer in the 21. Send me an offer, Crispy. Send me an offer I can't refuse.
Hoyer?
Okay.
In the 21. I gotta figure out. I gotta just switch out Debo in so many leagues too. I gotta do that shit.
Yeah, because he's gonna be. I mean, you think he's gonna be out?
I mean, let's just have him in a flex where there's someone where I could switch out if he randomly plays. But I'm gonna move like he's not gonna play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no indication that he is.
Oh yeah, Stale P. I guess he didn't get the memo. Oh yeah, we are shrooming for the Toy Story game. So yeah, it's starting at 6:30 West Coast time. I already set my alarm. Oh damn, I fucked up. I set my alarm for 5:30 for tomorrow. I gotta tell Noble go. I gotta change that shit. But Sunday, I already set my alarm. We're gonna wake up at 5:30. We'll get the stream set up. I already have it ready for like 6 or so, and I'm gonna pop those things before you even get on the show. Bronson, what up? He said, which 2 of these wide receivers should I trade for? Ridley, DK, Waddle.
All of them in this order: Waddle, DK, or Waddle, Ridley, DK.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might even like DK a little more than Ridley right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. So we'll see how this game goes on the Toy Story game. It's gonna be pretty fun. Yeah, I think it's time to wrap this up. We'll be back at 7:00 West Coast time. That's 10 Eastern, and we're gonna be breaking down Ready Player One. So you got time to watch it. We got about a 4-hour hiatus between now and the next show. And go subscribe to the podcast, Fantasy Football Hustler, and the Silver Screen Breakdowns. Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, on Apple, everywhere that you get your podcasts, and leave us a 5-star review everywhere that you can as well on Apple and on Spotify.
You already know. Week 4, give me money. As I make my way, the fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
Anywhere in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.